They call it Sekadau, a quiet regency hidden deep in the heart of West Kalimantan, a place many people pass on the map without ever realizing that beneath its rivers, forests, traditions and ancient soil lies one of the most powerful untold stories in Indonesia. But Sekadau is not ordinary land. This is a region born from kingdoms, shaped by struggle, protected by nature, and carried forward by generations who refuse to disappear. Located in the vast island of Borneo, Sekadau Regency stands as one of the most important connecting regions in inland West Kalimantan. Officially established on December 18, 2003, after separating from Sekadau Regency, Sekadau became more than just a new administrative region. It became a symbol of identity, independence, and hope for its people. Today, with a population of more than 227,000 people in 2025, Sekadau continues to rise quietly while the world barely notices. And that is exactly what makes its story unforgettable. Stretching across more than 5,444 square kilometers, Sekadau lies between rivers, tropical forests, fertile valleys, and ancient trade routes. It borders Sintang Regency to the north and east, Ketapang Regency to the south, and Sanggau to the west. But geography alone cannot explain the soul of this land, because Sekadau is not just territory, it is heritage. Long before modern Indonesia existed, Sekadau was already home to royal power and indigenous civilization. This land was once governed by ancient rulers whose names still echo through oral traditions and local memory. From Dayang Sri Awan to Dayang Sri Bunga, from Kiai Dipati Sumanegara to Dayang Kachang, generations of leaders shaped the identity of Sekadau centuries before independence was ever imagined. One of the most legendary figures was Dayang Ine, who in 1720 married Sultan Mangkurat of the Malamat Kingdom in Matan. That marriage connected Sekadau to wider political and royal networks across Kalimantan, proving that this region was never isolated. It was part of a living civilization with influence, diplomacy, and power. Even during Dutch colonial rule, Sekadau held strategic importance. Historical records from the Staatsblad van Nederlands India in 1849 officially recognized the area as part of the Wester Ooster Afdeling administration of the Dutch East Indies. That means Sekadau was already considered an important territorial region nearly 2 centuries ago. And yet, despite its long history, Sekadau remains one of Indonesia's hidden giants. The Regency serves as a critical transportation triangle linking Nangga Taman and Nangga Mahap directly toward Ketapang. Deep inside the forests of West Kalimantan, these roads are not just infrastructure, they are lifelines. They connect villages, cultures, markets, families, and dreams. This is a place where nature still dominates the horizon. Towering rainforest stretches beyond the eye can see. Rivers carve through the land like arteries of survival. Morning fog rises slowly above the jungle, while the sounds of birds and flowing water remind the world what untouched beauty truly feels like. But Sekadau is not frozen in the past. It is moving forward. Its economy is powered by agriculture, plantations, and services. Vast plantations of palm oil, rubber, cocoa, coffee, coconut, and pepper help support thousands of livelihoods. Corn, cassava, and sweet potato fields continue feeding local communities while strengthening regional food security. And beyond economics, Sekadau carries another treasure many regions can no longer protect. Authenticity. This is not a place built for tourists and cameras. This is real Indonesia. The longhouses, the riverside villages, the Dayak traditions, the ceremonies, the forests, and the resilience of its people are not performances. They are life itself. In Sekadau, culture still breathes naturally. The spirit of the Dayak people continues to shape everyday existence through customs, music, rituals, traditional law, and deep respect for nature. Here, modernity and ancestral wisdom walk side by side. The people understand something the modern world often forgets. Progress means nothing if you lose your roots. And maybe that is why Sekadau feels different, because while giant cities compete for attention, Sekadau quietly preserves something far more valuable: identity, history, humanity, balance. This regency may not dominate headlines. It may not appear in flashy international campaigns, but hidden within the forests of West Kalimantan is a land that carries centuries of survival, pride, and untold greatness. Sekadau is proof that true power does not always shout. Sometimes it grows silently through the rivers of history, through the strength of its people, and through generations who continue protecting the soul of their homeland against the tides of time. And one day, the world will finally realize that Sekadau was never just a small regency in Indonesia.